Today on the Live Daily News, a city employee was attacked by dogs, and we'll hear from San Angelo Police Chief Travis Griffith about that. A San Angelo man was arrested for slapping an infant, and Central and Lakeview play their last regular season game tomorrow. Meanwhile, a special thing today, we have Spanish translation brought to you by Luis Urteaga in commemoration of it being Tamale Fest on Saturday from 11 till 7 in the Pop Art Museum. That's at 125 West 2 Egg. So Luis is going to take over with the translation, and we'll also talk to him about Tamale Fest. I'm Joe Hyde, and this is San Angelo Live.
Yo soy Luis Urteaga, y esto es San Angelo en vivo.
We'll get to the news in a minute, but first, have you ever heard of the ArcLight Bar and Grill? That's where all the college games are on Saturday, and the NFL games are on Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. You don't want to miss out because the ArcLight Bar and Grill, located inside the Clarion Hotel at 441 Rio Concho Drive, has the largest video wall in West Texas. In addition to about 24 other flat screens, I know because I wrote checks for them. You can keep up with your alma mater, your favorite college team, or keep up with your favorite NFL team. All the games are on any screen there at the ArcLight, including the huge screen. We have daily drink specials and specials from the kitchen. The ArcLight Bar and Grill, it's located inside the Clarion Hotel at 441 Rio Concho Drive in beautiful downtown San Angelo.
Y la reseña va a ser con el bar ArcLight Bar and Grill, que está localizado dentro del Hotel Clarion. Y allí podrás ver en la pantalla más grande de San Angelo todos tus partidos de americano, incluyendo los colegiales y los profesionales que tú estás buscando. Desde los Vaqueros de Dallas, los puedes ver sábados, domingos, lunes y jueves. Allí en el ArcLight Bar and Grill, localizado dentro del Hotel Clarion, en la hermosa ciudad de aquí de San Angelo, dirección 441 Rio Concho Drive. Ahí te vemos con más de 24 pantallas que Joe Hyde sabe porque él los pagó. Te vemos en ArcLight Bar and Grill.
And gracias, mi amigo Mexico-Americano.
Thank you, my Caucasian American.
Starting things off, the San Angelo Police Department held a press conference about a dog attack, according to information released by the San Angelo Police Department on November 6th. That was yesterday at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Police dispatch had several calls about a man being attacked by numerous dogs near Cloud Street. Officers arrived and discovered an animal services employee, that he was the animal control officer, had been viciously attacked by at least 2 large dogs and had injuries to his face, arms, and legs. Due to the severity of his injuries, the victim was airlifted by a helicopter to Lubbock for a higher level of care. Criminal charges may be pending at this moment after the incident. There he said he had criminal, and the CID division is investigating. All the dogs that were involved were surrounded by their owner, and which were euthanized, which is consistent with local and state procedures. We'll have San Angelo Police Chief Travis Griffith and City Manager Daniel Valenzuela explain what happened.
Necesitamos saber que en transcurso del día de hoy, un director de control de animal fue atacado por varios perros, ocasionando lesiones críticas en la cara, en el torso, en las manos y las piernas, que fue llevado a emergencia por vía de helicóptero hasta Lubbock para que trataran sus heridas. Con la forma que se maneja estas circunstancias, todos los perros que fueron los que atacaron fueron atrapados y puestos a muerte, porque así se maneja la situación. Siguiente vas a escuchar las palabras de nuestro jefe de policía, Travis Griffin, y también de nuestro director de la ciudad, Daniel Valenzuela.
Traducciones precisas.
Traducciones precisas. Yes, sir. Precisas. That's what we're trying.
Precisa.
Precisas.
Anyway, a San Angelo man has been arrested for injury to a child. 29-year-old Hunter Pitcher is an inmate in the Tom Green County Jail after he allegedly slapped a 6-month-old infant. According to court documents on November 6th, that was yesterday, video surveillance footage allegedly showed a pitcher aggressively slap a 6-month-old so hard that the child was screaming out of pain. A pitcher then walked around the child and slapped her again several times. In an interview with the Family Advocacy Center on Goodfellow Air Force Base, the child's mother said she was getting ready for work and getting her 2-year-old ready for daycare when the infant was under Pritchard's care. Around 8:30 a.m. on October 31st, she checked her notifications and saw Pritchard hit the infant. Pritchard was arrested on November 6th and is currently in the jail, being held on a $75,000 bond.
Con las malas noticias que el día 6 de noviembre arrestaron al hombre de 29 años, Hunter Pitcher, por haber golpeado de forma de cachetadas, bofetadas a su hija de 6 meses. Fueron múltiples los golpes que ocasionaron que la infante llorara y que se llamara la atención. La mamá decía que estaba preparando a su niño de 2 años para lo que iba a ser su daycare y no estaba presente cuando lo estaba cuidando el papá del señor Hunter Pitcher. Y ahora está arrestado y espera los cargos por abuso a menores.
Ahí de nuevo.
Ahí va de nuevo.
Yeah.
Ahí va de nuevo.
Yeah. Have you downloaded the San Angelo Live app yet? It's free and it's the best app, a mobile app in the business. You can download it off the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store to stay up to date with all San Angelo news.
¿Y has ya descargado la aplicación de San Angelo Live? Si no lo has hecho, lo tienes que hacer. Es la manera más sencilla para recibir las noticias al momento, para mantenerte a corriente. Acuérdate, descarga hoy la aplicación San Angelo Live o San Angelo en Vivo.
¿Quién te contrató?
Pues tú me contrataste, cabrón, por eso estoy aquí.
Meanwhile, the Central Bobcats are preparing for their last game against Friendship Tigers tomorrow. Now, if you don't know, have you been following football? Friendship Tigers are pretty hot this year. Even after winning their game against Odessa, the Bobcats are not in contention for a playoff spot. So this is for the seniors, man. They'll take on the Tigers in Lubbock on Friday at 7 p.m. Meanwhile, the Lakeview Chiefs will be going to the playoffs regardless of how they do. They'll take on Andrews Mustangs tomorrow in Andrews. The Chiefs district is matching up with the 4A-1 District 4, which is home to the Stephenville Yellow Jackets, who currently have the first seed, which means unless the Chiefs can beat Andrews, they'll get the Yellow Jackets in round 1. Lakeview takes on the Mustangs at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Y en noticias locales, el viernes va a ser el último día de temporada regular de nuestros equipos de fútbol americano de nuestras preparatorias, high schools. Central va en contra de Friendship y se ve que independientemente si gane o no, Central no va a llegar a la liguilla, playoffs. Lo que sí es que con Lakeview, que va en contra de Andrews, ellos van a ir a la liguilla independientemente del resultado, pero con el resultado a favor pueden evitar Stephenville Yellow Jackets, que es el número 1 de la conferencia. Entonces, si Lakeview puede ganarle hoy al viernes a las 7 a Andrews, se evita ir con el número 1 en el primer partido de liguilla. Un saludo a los dos.
Eso no es bien. I mean, anyway, in the weather, there'll be a flood watch in effect that begins tonight and continues through until Friday night. San Angelo Live will keep you posted on floods in the area, but right now it's a crisp 81 degrees outside, and we should have a 70% chance of rain this afternoon, although it's not raining yet. The thunderstorm chance increases to 90% tonight, where the low will go down to around 59 degrees Fahrenheit. These rain chances decrease from about 90% in the morning to 30% in tomorrow afternoon. The high for Friday will be 69, and the low Friday night will be 41. So now you can finally get on a coat, or put on a coat on Friday night. For the weekend, the high will be 71 Saturday and 79 on Sunday, and the lows will be in the mid to upper 40s. Then on Monday, which is Veterans Day, let's celebrate the veterans, the high will be 78. There is no rain chances over the weekend or into next week, at least not so far. When we come back, we'll have Chief Griffith, Mayor Brenda Gunter, and others talk about the dog attack. That was a lot of stuff, Luis.
En lo actual, estamos en alerta de inundación, comenzando desde hoy en la noche con 74% de probabilidades de lluvia y va a extenderse hasta el viernes. Mantente al tanto aquí con San Angelo Live, donde van a mantener la cobertura necesaria para saber si o no vamos a recibir esa inundación o cómo va la alerta de inundación. En el clima del fin de semana, el sábado vamos a tener una alta hermosa de 71 grados, el domingo de 79 y el lunes, que es el día donde conmemoramos a los veteranos, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, va a ser 78 la alta. Disfruten el clima este fin de semana, especialmente el sábado, y acudan al Tamale Fest que vamos a tener el sábado.
Ese mexicano no sabe una mierda.
Este americano no sabe lo que está diciendo. Vamos a seguir adelante. Hola, mi raza.
We'll be right back, but first, a word from the Bass Bunch.
$59,999 for a new Ford Expedition XLT. Get a full-size 3-row seating SUV for the family that needs a lot of room. Equipped with a moonroof, second-row captain seats, along with many more features, make it the absolute perfect SUV. You can only get deals like this at Jim Bass Ford, Houston Hart and Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com, or use this QR code. Yep, the one on my shirt.
Animal control, when we talk about vicious dogs, when we talk about owners having too many pets, animal control is a people issue. It's a people issue. People create the problem. People who had too many dogs, no individual can control 10 dogs. You can't. Many people train dogs and animals to be vicious. We have to be vigilant about what we do as it relates to vicious dogs and packs of dogs. We know that an individual dog on their own might not be vicious, but when they join 9 other dogs, that pack becomes a different animal. There's an old saying, another one that goes, if you see something, say something. As a neighbor, as a citizen, if you see something that doesn't look right, if you hear something that doesn't look right, if you're aware of something that you know is not right, you gotta tell us, because we can't hire enough animal service organization officers to be in every block in every part of the city on a daily, hourly basis. That's an impossible task. It will take the citizens working with animal control and working with the police department to deal with the issue. And it won't be simple, and it will be a difficult thing. People don't want us to euthanize animals. People think that's cruel. But what's cruel is to have a citizen, an animal service officer, to be attacked like this man was. And there have been other incidents. This is not just because this gentleman was an employee of the city. It just brought to forefront the issue and the problem that we have today.
With us today, I'm City Manager Daniel Valenzuela, here with the San Angelo Police Department to talk about a criminal investigation. A city animal services officer was flown to Lubbock yesterday, on November 6th, after being attacked by 2 aggressive dogs. The officer sustained multiple bite wounds and lacerations, as well as a broken arm, and remains in critical condition as of this afternoon. The dogs have been euthanized with the permission of the owner. The officer was responding to a call on multiple aggressive dogs at large in the 20th block of Cloud Street. Once at the residence, he discovered there were at least 10 dogs belonging to the owner. Witnesses stated that the 2 aggressive dogs, the largest ones, got out and attacked the officer. While we wait for further updates on the officer's condition, I ask for this community to please pray pray for him and his family. This is a dedicated public servant whose life is at risk. At this time, I'll turn it over to our police chief, Travis Griffith, to provide further details about the incident itself.
Hey, Daniel, I appreciate you guys all being here today. You know, a lot of times we think, why is the police involved in this situation? We support animal control in every way we can, and we are investigating any of the offenses that are crimes inside the city limits. And in this case, what we're looking at is whether or not this is rising to the level of a crime, and anytime we deal with situations like this. So on Wednesday, November 6th, at around 3 o'clock, we responded to assist animal control. We found the animal control officer who was suffering from significant injuries. And our officer started treating him with the equipment that we give our officers and the training that we give them. And I want to say thank you to the San Angelo Fire Department. They got there quickly and were able to start providing additional treatment to this beloved public servant. He's been serving in animal control for a long time, and that's a tough job. Once they were able to disengage from treatment, they found the animals with the assistance of the animal control officers, and they were able to subdue those animals. What we have to look at is if you have vicious animals, you have animals that are off your property, then it does get into an area of crime. So we have our criminal investigations division is currently investigating this case. So they're going to be doing interviews, and they're going to be talking to the involved parties, and hopefully get up there at some point whenever the animal control officer is hopefully capable and willing to go through the process of getting interviews and get more information from him. This just highlights the fact that our folks are out there in danger more times than not. More times than you think about. Animal control, water department, police department, fire department. This is a public safety issue, and one of these situations where we're going to look at how many times did we have responses to this area, how many times did they have interactions, was there malicious activity at play here, and so we're going to be working through that. Hopefully we'll have answers in the next week or so, and we'll be able to get some, we have some solid leads and solid information, and we'll be able to move forward with this case. And I will take questions.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm James Bouligny. I am here with Luis Urteaga.
Hey guys, buenos dias, buenas tardes a todos, right? It's in the afternoon.
Absolutely.
How's everyone doing?
Absolutely. Man, I think we're doing good. Tamale Fest, man.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes. Third time's the charm, right? We're doing this for the third time. It's happening this Saturday, November 9th. We're starting at 11 a.m.
All right.
But everything really kicks off around noon after the Veterans Parade that's going to kind of wrap around us. We're going to be located in that Pop Art Museum on Tuwig, 125 West Tuwig. And we're closing off the street right in front. It's going to be amazing.
All right, man. I mean, you got past winners coming back. You got what else do you have besides tamales too, man?
So let's. There's going to be several things happening. One of the things, of course, is that we're having our tamale vendors. We just had one fall out because they had a loss in the family, but we have 4 tamale vendors that are going to be giving at least. They're going to prepare at least 300 dozen for the public because that was the biggest concern of previous year that there wasn't enough tamales. Hopefully, we fix that situation this year. But they entered to win one of 4 prizes. There's 2 places. Best original, which means best pork or chicken tamale. Best traditional, best original, which is whatever you decide. And then people's choice, because the people out there are going to be able to vote with a ticket that's going to be available for you to grab for free. And then, of course, judge's choice.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, only the vendors of the tamales can enter to win the contest, right? And the previous winner that's won the last 2 times will be there. It's Hope Emanuel's Homemade Tamales. We are also going to have new Elsa's Heavenly Tamales. We also have coming back for the revenge they want to win this year, El Rancho Grande. And then I think the secret sauce is, and using his experience, his incredible chef experiences, is street eats, Ronnie Cajas, Chef Ronnie Cajas. I'm looking forward to what he surprises us with for that day, because Ronnie, I don't know if y'all have tried this food, but it's exquisite, it's elegant, he knows what he's doing.
All right.
So I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. So those will be the 4 vendors. They're going to be selling to the public as well.
Okay.
Since we're closing off the street, we're also going to have live acts, which includes some impersonators. For everybody that knows, Vicente Fernandez is a very popular mariachi singer that passed away. Well, he's coming back to life, and he's going to be impersonated on stage on Saturday, as well as Peso Pluma and Bad Bunny. They're going to be there as well.
All right.
Of course, we have Mariachi Los Caciques. We always try to support Lakeview Mariachi because they're self-funded and students can do that for free. So they rely on the public supporting their cause. And we hope that we can always push that forward. And how can you go wrong with the energy of Rita Cappuccina and Animo? They're going to be closing off for us. Of course, a tamale eating contest.
Right.
Look for us. You're going to enter. We're going to take the first 10. We'll have people on standby in case all 10 don't show up. We'll call in the supplements, but you pay $20. And winner takes all. And they also get a chance to take this, which is going to be the first belt for the Tamale Fest.
It is real.
It's leather.
I put it on just a little bit ago. It's real, and it's
leather. I gotta give a big thank you to Majestic Lounge and Studio. They have been our tamale eating sponsor for all 3 events, and they're responsible. They're the ones that got us this belt. So shout out to them. Now that I'm there, a shout out to my title sponsor, A Plus Fabrication. I couldn't do it without Stacy and the team at A Plus, as well as my VIP sponsor, which is Sherry Gray. She should be your CPA. And having said that, we have an upgrade. The event is free this year.
So it's free to get in.
The previous years we had $2 ticketing, right? This year it's free. You can walk in. The only thing that's it's an upcharge, if you want to upgrade your experience, you can access the VIP area, which is going to be closer to the stage. It's also going to give you a swag bag while supplies last, and it includes one of the T-shirts. And while supplies last as well, there's going to be tamales already there, and for you to be able to eat and not have to, eat the ones that you purchased. You can take those home.
All right.
There's going to be a lot of things in the swag bag. There's going to be a little cooler that we're calling a tamale warmer. It's going to be in that swag bag as well, thanks to V Ramos Roofing. So there's going to be a lot of little things. A shot glass from La Sirena, La Sirena cocktails. There's going to be a lot of little things in there. I think we're going to have a lot of fun, man.
So people who've gotten second place are coming back shooting for their first place?
Oh, most definitely. And because it's grown, now that I have 4, and I think the categories, first and second are going to be named. First place is going to receive a prize, the trophy. And there's a surprise for both first and second place. It's going to be exclusive for the Tamale Fest that they can sport for future and be like, hey, I'm a champ.
Yeah, you want to come at the king, you best not miss, right?
Yes. And I am going to say, so last year the prizes were split between Melinda's Cocina and Hope and Manuel Tamales. Melinda had to step away. Prayers to her and her family. They're going through some hardship right now. But having said that, Hope has won all the previous 2 years. So she and her husband are the champs that people have to go after.
The reigning champs.
They're the reigning champs. So hopefully we'll have really good food, really good tamales. Oh, and I almost forgot. So this year we're doing a digital scavenger trivia hunt.
Okay.
So you're going to show up to our booth where you can get that ticket where you can vote for the tamale vendor that you think is the best for people's choice. And then you can scan the QR code where it's going to ask for your name, phone numbers, email, and then it's going to ask a bunch of questions. When you answer those questions correctly is by going through all the booths that they're telling you and asking them the question. That's why it's kind of like a trivia scavenger, right?
All right.
And once you do that, you're going to enter to win several small prizes, but our big prize is going to be a $500 Cavender gift card, thanks to Ben and Cavender's here in San Angelo.
Dang.
I know. I think it's amazing.
I mean, Rodeo's going to be here before you know it. So
I agree.
$500 would go a long way to getting a new outfit and
Get
new hat
some
and everything.
nice boots and maybe even a really good cowboy hat for it, right?
Absolutely,
With 500.
man. Absolutely.
And once again, it's at no cost to you. It's just putting everything together. It's one of the things that's awesome about this is we keep on talking about culture, right?
Right.
And I think the biggest push that we have right now is that this is a San Angelo culture thing.
Right.
And I think it's amazing how we have become a mixing of cultures. I mean, because who doesn't know what tamales are, independent of
Right.
what
I
you're
mean, look at this guy
Right.
right here.
I don't know if he puts ketchup on it, but we'll have that conversation off air.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Ranch is spicy, dude.
But having said that, there's a lot of potential that we have in San Angelo, and we have been able to bring two pieces together. That's incredible sponsors like the ones that we mentioned, right? A shout out to Tony Villarreal and Uno Roofing that are helping with the band as well. But the sponsors that are helping us put on this event so it can be free. The vendors, the local vendors that trust us that are going to be at the event. And the last piece of the puzzle that we need is you. For you to come and support all the people that are there so we can continue to do things like this. It's at no cost to you guys. You can show up, sit down, listen to music, buy half dozen tamales, drink some fresh squeezed lemonade, or, get a Tom's coffee while you're there. And then just shop around and show some love to everybody that's hustling, independently of
Right.
who won the presidency or didn't win, right?
Right. Downtown San Angelo is beautiful too.
Yes,
And
it
it's
is.
getting to where it's nice and cool outside,
Yes,
so
yes.
it's going to be pleasant. And
Yes.
so absolutely, go out to Tamale Fest and give them one more time where it's at.
Yes,
and
we're
when
doing
is.
it November 9th. It's this Saturday. We're starting at 11. We're closing off 2-Wig Street, which just happens to be right in front of the Pop Art Museum. We're going to be using the inside of the Pop Art and the outside street. So it's 125 West 2-Wig, right close to where Pfluger, the representative's office is at,
Right.
where the flower shop is at, Stand by Design. It's that street right there. Once again, it's going to be free to the public. And all I'm asking is for you to show up and show some love to our vendors, our craft vendors, our promotional vendors. We're going to have people selling cars down there.
There you go.
I mean,
Get everybody
you might
involved.
leave with a brand new car. I don't know.
Is it one of the prizes, maybe?
No, I
No.
wish.
We'll
Maybe-
get there.
Give
We'll
me
get
10
there.
years. Let's see if we can figure something out.
We'll get
But for
there.
the time being, this is it right here.
And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it
that's
is.
really cool as well. So.
Yes.
All right, man. Well, Luis, thank you for coming by, man.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Back to you guys.
See y'all soon.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Kano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Kano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thanks for watching the live daily news show, the only locally owned news show in the Concho Valley. Go like us on Facebook, X. When they say X, they always say formerly known as Twitter. I'm going to quit doing that.
Yes.
Just go watch, go like us on X. And by the way, on X, it's a lot more fun than Facebook. Facebook has hit the woke train. I don't know what the heck's wrong, but we're on all the social media platforms, including YouTube and Instagram. But the best way to track the San Angelo Live News is to download the San Angelo Live app. It keeps you up to date with anything that's breaking in the area. All the news stories we push out on our app, you won't miss a thing. And also give our Lubbock affiliate, South Plains Live, a follow on all your social media platforms. Thanks again, and we will see you tomorrow. But one more thing before we leave. Don't forget that the Tamale Fest is Saturday from 11 o'clock until 7 o'clock at the Pop Art Museum, 125 West 2-Wig. It is a fun thing. You want to get there early so you can get the best tasting tamales. And it's a great event. It's a great event. And then afterwards, at 7:30, they're going to have the Tamale Fest after party. And so Luis promises me that he's going to bring some of the best tamales to the ArcLight so people can try it out. And find Luis or myself, and we'll give you some free tickets for some refreshments, so to speak. That's at the ArcLight at 7:30, 441 Rio Concho. Don't forget that Tamale Fest. Luis, translate all that.
You got it. So first off, we want to be very grateful. Te queremos dar todas las gracias por seguirlos y ver el programa de San Angelo Live, San Angelo en Vivo a diario. la mejor manera de seguir las noticias locales porque los dueños son locales. Todo es aquí en San Angelo. Y aparte de eso, los queremos invitar que los sigan en todas las plataformas sociales, desde Facebook, X, Twitter, lo que antes se llamaba Twitter, igual como YouTube y Instagram. La mejor manera de seguir que recomiendan es que bajes la aplicación de San Angelo Live. Con la aplicación no va a haber ninguna oportunidad de que te pierdas todas las noticias que tienen para compartir y como podrás ver, también en tu idioma. Ahora con eso queremos también subrayar el evento de este sábado que va a ser el Festival del Tamale y Tamale Fest. Va a ser la tercera vez que lo hacemos. Va a ser localizado en 125 West Oeste Tuick, aquí en San Angelo, Texas. Va a iniciar a las 11 de la mañana y va a seguir hasta las 7 de la noche. Y te invitamos después a seguir a la torna fiesta, a lo que se va a poder hacer de una vez en el Arc Light and Bar. Y si los ves en el Tamale Fest, ya sea a mí o ya sea Joe Hyde, vamos a tener unas sorpresas donde dices, oye, te vimos en vivo y te podemos dar un boletito que te puede dar unas bebidas de adulto, como que a lo mejor las que te puedan gustar. Y todo esto va a pasar el sábado en Tuick y luego vamos a ir dentro del Clarion Hotel al Arc Light Bar, localizado en 441 Rio Concho. Ahí los vemos. Gracias.
Perfecto.